everybody, I am from Public Speaking and Communication channel, and today I will be talking about how to understand native speakers and also speak like them, and it is the American way. Let's start with the first one, which is called shortening words. Shortening words, which means that you are making the words short, you're removing them even though they might not be a grammatically correct sentence. For example, are you ready changes into you ready? Congratulations transforms into congrats. No problem transforms into no prob. It is a set of words that are made shorter even though they are not grammatically correct. There are many of these and you should learn them. The second thing is adding new words. That one was shortening words and this one is adding words, which is quite helpful to understand native speakers. When they say he asked, it does not have a different meaning, it just means he asked. But they're adding a new word to make it fast, to understand the people who are saying the words fast and quickly. The second one is of introduction example is do it. Instead of saying do it, they say do it. They make it one word. You can also use contractions, which is cannot transforms into can't, would not transform into won't, and there are many examples of this. You can also say I can't do it. I cannot do it is like a large sample, but you should say I can't do it. So use contractions, it is a better way of sounding more native. You should also use yeah instead of yes. Yeah is more common, more informal, but it is used widely, and most of the native speakers, if you see, say yeah more than yes. You can also use different ways to say yes, as then also you would sound more native. The next one is the TT, which transforms into DD. TT, DD, what do you mean? It means that when you're having a word like butter, you should not say butter, you should say butter. The D is replaced with the T. The T is replaced with the T, which is like butter. And there are many, there's a tongue twister also, which has TT, which is transformed into DD to pronounce, and so that you can learn. Like for example, if it's Betty, then you should say Betty. If it's butter, you should say butter. If it's batter, you should say batter. Sometimes we don't use the T even if it's a single T. Like most common transform into most common. The center equals to center. Inter, inner. Next door, next door. And the last but not the least step is to use phrasal verbs and learn more and more, because Americans and native speakers use so much phrasal verbs that it sounds very different. Like there's so many phrasal verbs: cut off, take up, take on, rule over. There's so many different types of phrasal verbs that if you learn, you can understand native speakers. And using them also in your speech will make you sound more native. So, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.